I keep asking myself is, why do I always go towards motivational content? Like whenever I have an idea for a video, it always seems to be in the niche of motivational or advice wise or something like that. And I'm like, why? Because ultimately that's not the niche I want to be in, especially when it comes to making videos. I don't want to be in that niche, but that seems to be the only thing I make videos on. And I sit there and I think to myself, my life is fucking boring, bro. My life is boring. I know exactly what I'm going to do from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. My life, it genuinely is boring. I come from a small town. There's not much going on around here. You know, it's a nice small area, and you know, there's nice cars around and all that stuff, but besides that, there's not much. And I have no friends in the area. They all moved to college, or I just don't talk to them anymore. And majority of the time, I'm isolated, I'm doing work, I'm just grinding, I'm trying to figure stuff out, and I'm realizing my life is fucking boring. There's nothing to go on. There's nothing going on. And it's obvious, no shit, you have nothing to talk about besides motivational stuff. Because maybe all I really have conversations with people is about giving them damn advice. So of course, all I have to talk about is advice. It makes sense. And then I sit there and I'm like, how can I make my life more interesting? And it's this, I feel like so many people think this is like, I gotta get out of the hometown. I really do. You know, I'm grinding, I'm working my butt off, and in hopes that later this year, you know, around October, maybe I get to go to Japan. I get to go to Japan, go see about that. I gotta see my lady who is from Japan. That's interesting, but I feel like that's like outside of the norm. Like I've only traveled outside the state maybe a few times, but it's only been to like Tennessee and New York, and that's it. And but there's not much going on. And you know, I try to do the gaming, but I'm very limited. You know, I would feel like I have to get like a gaming PC in order to play like some of the games that are being talked about now, or get like one of the newer consoles or stuff like that in order to compete. Because my life just isn't that interesting. I'm just a normal guy who loves cars, who makes videos. Yeah, my job is actually making videos. Crazy enough. Yeah, I know these videos are shit because I use all my energy to make money. Yeah, okay, bear with me. But yeah, I'm just like, damn, I really don't do much in my day-to-day life. It's very boring. But I think deep down I'm not actually a boring person. It's just I'm so used to the small town. And it's like Smallville, like a little Superman. You know, one day move out of here and go on to the big world, live outside this little community that I've grown up in. My neighbors see me grow up. But it's like, I don't think life is boring, and I don't think I'm bad at making content. I just think I need to do more. And I think I'm just stuck in the same cycle of just waking up and living the same day over and over and over again since I was like 7. You know, I was a kid. And I'm still pretty young, but you know, it's still that realization. It's like, damn, I need to do more. I need to explore more. And I think like, even if I go somewhere, I feel like I have to document it as well. Like I'll do stuff and I just don't document it. I do a really poor job at it. And maybe it's because I work with media. When I don't have to, I really don't want to. And maybe that's on me. And I just got to learn to find a creative way to get that itch to make cool stuff, to document it. Because I'm going to want kids one day, and I want them to be able to see like, oh, my dad was pretty cool. But right now, my life is boring. And honestly, guys, I'm just tired of talking about the motivational shit. And I know everybody talks about that. I don't want to talk about that. You know, I want to be more than that. I want to play video games. I love video games. I love cars. I love traveling places, even though I don't travel nowhere but to the kitchen and back. You know, trying foods. But ultimately, the goal with my channel is to have it as like a talk show. It kind of feel like a show. It's like a comfort that anyone can turn on and watch when they're eating or when they're having a rough day. And it's just kind of like that. I want my channel to feel as though it's that safe place that I had with other channels when I needed it, and I want to be able to create that for someone else. So yeah, sheesh, my life kind of boring. You know, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. My life isn't boring. I just gotta do more. And maybe you gotta do the same thing too. Maybe you feel the same way. Your life isn't boring. You just gotta do more, explore more. You know, we're all on a ticking time, and eventually we're gonna die. It's inevitable of when our time will come up, and we just gotta do more, document more. That's gonna be my motto for the year. I know we're almost halfway through the year. I gotta document more. I like that. We're gonna end on that. Yeah, I like that.